Dr. Gagan,
Yes, sir.
beta, you can start.
Yes, sir. So presentation is not moving, sir, forward, I think. 1 minute, sir.
It's okay. It's okay.
So slides are not moving further.
Dr. Gagan,
Yes, sir. Is it visible now?
no, beta, it is not visible.
Now, sir.
Now it is visible.
Okay, sir, shall I start?
Yeah, you can.
So, good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to wish a happy World Veterinary Day to everyone. So, I'll be presenting on breed-specific circadian surface temperature profiles, a comparative study of indigenous crossbred and Murrah heifers across diverse housing environments. It's a part of my master's work which I am presenting. So, I'm Gagan Chawla. I'm a PhD scholar in Animal Physiology Division at ICR NDRI Karnal. So firstly, I would like to brief about the circadian rhythm. It is the physical, mental, and behavioral changes that follow a 24-hour cycle. Like we can relate it about by the night cycle and the sleep cycle. It is the most promising. We can easily recognize the circadian rhythm by itself, and other things like hormonal release, eating habits, and mainly the body surface temperature and the body temperature of cattle. It also follows the circadian rhythm. So my work is basically on that only. So I have used infrared thermography to assess the body surface temperature of indigenous crossbred and Murrah heifers, which are available in the cattle farm of ICR and DRI. So moving to results, I have calculated the head temperature with two housing conditions. One was inside the shed and second one the outside the shed. So I have collected this data at 3 hour interval throughout the 24-hour cycle and for 15 days in each season. But here I am only presenting the thermoneutral conditions. So the it shows that the temperature shows a circadian rhythmicity. It's not stable. It changes throughout the day, and likely the surface temperature of the muzzle also show the same trend. And we found that the KF temperature is higher compared to Sahiwal and the Murrah. So KF is mostly showing the highest surface temperature, and also there is variations found in the temperatures when the animals were kept inside the shed and outside the shed. So in these housing conditions also affect the circadian rhythmicity of the temperature, and breed-wise variations were also found in the thermoneutral conditions. Similarly, the dewlap temperature also showed this same trend, KF showing the highest, followed by Murrah, and lastly the Sahiwal. As we know, Sahiwal is an indigenous breed, so uh, the Sahiwal surface temperature was found to be the lowest. So moving on to the summary, the work concludes that the KF demonstrated the highest body surface temperature and physiological parameters were also calculated, and they were correlated with the body surface temperature. When subjected to direct sunlight, the KF experienced the most rapid increase. The surface temperature increased rapidly for KF, followed by Murrah, and lastly the Sahiwal. So Sahiwal demonstrated rapid return to the surface temperature when the day starts then when the sun starts to set down. The surface temperature returns very normally to the Sahiwal, but it's take time for KF and Murrah. So body surface temperature KF remain deviated from the normal physiological range for a
Slide
very
is
long.
not moving.
1 minute, sir.
Gagan, press your ESC button. ESC button.
Yes, ma'am. 1 minute.
You are in laptop now.
Yes, ma'am.
Press ESC button.
Pressed, ma'am. But
You don't have press, sir. In your keyboard, you look ESC button.
screen current. Yes, ma'am.
That's problem. Present again.
Yes, ma'am.
Now okay.
So, ma'am, should I start again?
Dr. Gagan, last 1 minute left. You have to conclude your results, beta.
Okay, so in my conclusion, I want to say that as compared to KF and Murrah, Sahiwal not only exhibited the slowest rise in surface temperature and least alteration in physiological responses upon direct sun exposure, but also displayed a comparatively rapid recovery indicated of its high adaptability to thermal stress.
Okay, show the instrument by which you have taken the temperature, surface temperature. Have you shown in the?
What is the significance of your research? Significance
Okay.
of research.
Sir, I have used infrared thermography to measure the surface temperature, and the significance of my result, I want to mention that there are some, I have some given some recommendations for the farmers. Like during the warmer part of the day, like from 9 a.m. in the morning to 6 p.m. in the morning, the animal must be housed inside the shed, and after that, they should be allowed to rest in the open environment outside the shed. If there is a small farmer, if the housing capacity is limited, the farmer must first ensure that the housing of KF is ensured, followed by Murrah, and lastly the Sahiwal. While milking the animal in the morning, the farmer must ensure to milk KF first and the Sahiwal last. And in the evening, the farmer must ensure to milk Sahiwal first and KF last, because the temperature of the KF will take longer to come back in the to the normal range. So KF should be milked later in the evening so that their body temperature can become lower. So these are some of the recommendations.
Dr. Chawla,
Yes, sir.
hello.
Yes, sir.
As you told that you checked the dewlap temperature, then how
Yes,
did
sir.
you check the dewlap temperature?
Sir, by infrared thermography camera, I have checked the dewlap temperature.